When positioning objects in the space, like to do hierarchy, it's easier if since the beginning everything is aligned like this, right? For example, if this was a finger and I would have this all floating around the character like this, and I'm trying to make them align and aim to somewhere specific, or maybe these ones are not in a line, it's very difficult to get this into a straight line, or it can be very difficult to get this into a straight line. But sometimes it's easier if you do it with them in a hierarchy. And the way to do it in a hierarchy is you simply set all the points into a hierarchy. And once they are in a hierarchy, you select all of them except the first one, and you move everything to 0. Let me check it out in the channel box. You can move everything to 0, except the Z rotation maybe. Yeah, everything to 0. And that way we'll make sure that everything is completely aligned. From there, now when you rotate them, you can just rotate them like this, select them, and you just rotate them in Z. And this guarantees that they are going to remain in a hierarchy. And when you move them, always move them, don't like this. I move this one in Z, but it should move in Z, in X, I'm sorry. Because when I move in X, it's moving in the X, Y axis. It should move in the X of the parent. And to move it in the X of the parent, you click here and automatically notice how the axis change. And it's moving only in X. If you don't want rotation on this one, you just set it to 0. But this is the way to create very easy points that are aiming one towards the other one, right? To the next one. They are aiming, each one is aiming to the next one. Also, if you want them to be equidistant, you can just select all of them and set the value here in Translate X to be the same for all of them. So if I set them here to 3, or if I want to make it smaller, maybe 2, I am sure that the distance between this one and this one is 2, because this one is 2 units X from its parent, and this one is 2 unit X from its parent, this one is 2 units X from its parent, etc. You see? So that's how you will usually create this eye case for the fingers. So just make sure that everything is in 0 in all the axes except Translate X and Rotate Z, and that will guarantee that these points are aiming one to the next.